Fitness culture. What is it? What does that word mean? Fitness culture. The definition of fitness culture is a socio-cultural phenomenon which refers to the culture surrounding physical exercise. That phenomenon is still alive and well today and is the basis for all fitness content, since it is what drives the audience to watch fitness. Fitness culture is the driving force for everything we see fitness related. It is why fitness products are so expensive, why workout regimens and plans are so expensive, because fitness culture is so powerful. To grasp the lineage of fitness on YouTube and all other social media outlets, we must look at what made us look towards fitness content so aggressively. Why do we care so much? What's the big deal, so to speak? It may be hard to imagine, but prior to the 1970s, fitness was nowhere close to being a popular concept. Unlike today, no one cared about fitness. Everything in life has its inception, and it can be argued that fitness culture was born in the 1970s. You see, prior to the 1970s, blue-collar workers held the majority of jobs in America. Manual labor was a normal part of everyday life. In 1960, only 24% of adults actually reported exercising regularly. But there was a shift in 1970. Work demands shifted to more office work, which requires less physical effort. These jobs facilitated a more sedentary lifestyle. So unbeknownst to the public, they were essentially inadvertently exercising until that shift happened in the late 1960s, early 1970s. Health was also declining year over year. People were trying to find the source of this decline. A research study published by PLOS.org in May of 2011 showed that energy expenditure decreased by more than 100 calories per day. That's an additional 3,000 calories per month. The public wanted to find a solution to this sedentary lifestyle. In 1968, Dr. Kenneth Cooper published a book that was called Aerobics. Yes, he was the creator of aerobics. It was a smart way to offset the sedentary lifestyle that had been recently adopted by the changing workforce. He has actually been deemed the father of the modern fitness movement. The book, Aerobics, has sold over 30 million copies since its release. It is a major hit. Now people were looking at fitness for health, and a physical elite spectrum started to bubble. People wanted the notoriety of being physically elite, and these things were being tied into mainstream fashion. Being fit was part of the style. Being lean and muscular was being viewed as more attractive and represented an undertone of health and hard work. TV also helped perpetuate fitness ideology by promoting fitness in infomercials, which admittedly lacked any creativity, as it was simply informative, if a bit misleading.
Can you believe it? It's nearly Christmas again. Right away you think of Christmas, think, oh, what am I going to get my friends and my loved ones for presents? It's really a chore, isn't it? Look at this. See, she's firming her upper body here with the isometric cord. Now she's firming up the waist, the hips, the thigh, something to tone and firm and to exercise and condition. If you want to buy one twist-away twister, it costs you $4.95.
Fine, very misleading. But as with anything, evolution needed to happen, as one was not only going to latch onto a concept simply because of health. Unfortunately, attention spans exist and is a powerful force that can stop even the advancement of one's own health. Remember the word evolution, because it is possibly the most important piece to this puzzle. TV was going to be the tool that would advance fitness into the next level, and one person figured out the perfect recipe: mix fitness with entertainment. They're going to be watching on TV, why not keep them engaged while also helping them exercise? Why did it have to be boring? A woman by the name of Jane Fonda popularized this strategy. Entertain the audience so they keep watching. A simple tactic that worked wonders for the fitness industry. Be it good or bad, it led to moments like this. that was jazzercise, a mixture of exercise and entertainment. A perfect formula was concocted. Fitness can also be entertainment. This concept is important for how we see the fitness world today. It is the blueprint for fitness-based information covered in a coat of entertainment. This is the tried and true system to keeping the audience engaged. The fitness industry continued to grow all through the 1980s into the 1990s. They were all created to push fitness and perpetuate an idea of fitness being fun. But here's the thing, people were watching, paying, and trying, but not many were sticking to these workouts. And because fitness was becoming a cash cow, programs were being released that made outlandish proclamations of fast weight loss. This created doubt in the public when they weren't seeing the results fast enough. The next layer to build upon the fitness industry was now prime and ready. The market was calling for another evolution. Results were an important factor, and because of the outlandish claims made by most fitness companies and workout videos, people were losing interest and even trust. Someone had to come in with a different angle. What can make someone feel that the workout will actually work even if they haven't tried it yet? Well, easy. You make them feel like they can't do it. Programs like the P90X that released in 2005 signified to the audience that they need not worry, as they probably cannot complete this program. It was intelligent marketing and a refreshing take on fitness, divorcing itself from the idea that fitness is fun and instead focusing on getting the desired results by any means necessary. This concept was simple. The outcome has more value than the process. And if you fail, you were proven wrong. But if you succeed, you prove that you were more than capable of handling these difficult situations. It also lended itself to a sense of pride. Now, why did I go back in time to explain these elements of the fitness industry? It's because these strategies have been the proven pillars of success when trying to obtain audience engagement. This flows right into YouTube fitness, as it encompasses and encapsulates these principles. You see, the same year that P90X released, so did its future competitor, YouTube. YouTube, created by three friends who saw that the internet lacked a place for one to upload and share video. YouTube was the first video sharing platform, and the early days were considered the Wild West. Competition was very low, and one could grow with little to no effort. YouTube saw massive growth, and in 2006 was purchased by Google for $1.65 billion. Although one was hesitant to use the platform, it quickly became evident to many fitness personalities that this can be a means to aggregate an audience. Workout videos started to spring up, and fitness was free and on demand. You no longer had to buy a DVD to watch a workout program. Channels like Discovery Life were putting out fitness-related content, and people were slowly adopting this way of consuming fitness information. In 2010, YouTube launched the Partner Program, which allowed content creators to make money off of the ads that ran against their videos. This opened the floodgates, and channels like Fitness Blender that brought higher levels of production and detail were now entering the YouTube space. YouTube's free and vast content was the next evolution, all but killing DVD programs like P90X, who saw a massive decline in revenue in 2010. A lot of YouTube personalities started to spring up in 2012 to 2013, who focused heavily on building their channels. Content creators like Matt Ogus, Brandon Carter, the Hodge twins, and Jerry Ward were personalities that were either commenting on fitness strategies or providing workout videos. They had the blueprint of the fitness industry to go by. Make sure that it appears fun and entertaining, or make sure that it challenges the viewer and creates a sense of accomplishment when attempting to complete these workouts. However, when a concept is built, one very real and harsh reality that nearly everyone neglects, one very important and potent formula from the past, more important than all of those concepts described in the blueprint, is evolution. Without this ingredient to ensure relevancy, your channel will eventually die. It is the sad truth that nearly everyone tends to leave in their blind side. It is also the reason that all of those channels that I mentioned has lost significant viewership and engagement. In 2014 to 2016, the world was riddled with fitness content on nearly every platform. Fitness was on Instagram and Facebook, and of course, YouTube. There were so many conflicting information. On one end, someone was telling you to avoid pull-ups, and then on the other end, someone was telling you that pull-ups are the best movement for building muscle. Use weights. Don't use weights. Cardio is important. Cardio isn't important at all. All of this created vast confusion and demotivated the viewers. The term bro science emerged because of the lack of scientific studies to corroborate claims made by fitness experts on YouTube. People were no longer romanticizing their relationships with fitness content creators and were instead pushing against them. A lot of these creators also sold and marketed products and services, which created a mob mentality. During the midst of this confusion, that opened the fitness doors to 3 types of content that would stabilize the industry. Those types were as follows: parody, making fun of the fitness experts who lacked scientific studies, which pleased the audience because of the mob mentality; direct critique, directly criticizing other fitness experts and attempting to expose one another. And this was due to a rise in drama across all verticals in the YouTube space. Drama was doing well, and incorporating that into fitness genre was very successful. It allowed for you to build your audience while siphoning other content creator audiences who had grown tired of the fitness landscape of the past. Information based on scientific research. This added backing and credibility to your claims, thus giving the audience a sense of security when watching videos. It became the standard for providing fitness information. If you cannot connect the dots and link your claims to scientific data, then the audience would have a hard time believing the information. There is also, however, one more style of content, and that's creating community. Placing a specific target within your premise so that the audience is aware of your position and is either willing to take the ride with you or denounce your specific niche. This method can be mixed and matched with all 3 types of content: parody, direct critique, and information-based content. Using the base of information and entertainment, these new concepts evolved the fitness landscape on YouTube. Those that did not care to participate and decide instead to continue the status quo were doomed to failure. All of these changes provided structure and clarity. The audience now felt more comfort in their ability to filter the content that they wanted to watch. So this brings us to today. Is fitness on YouTube due for another evolution? All things considered, it appears that this blueprint is working as smaller channels are gaining subscribers and viewers at a faster and more exponential rate over the channels from the past. But if history has taught us anything, it is that evolution appears to be undefeated and most likely stands taller than all other forms of expression. And it's very clear that if you do not allow yourself to evolve on your footprint in history, then you will unfortunately be left behind as just that. Even if you like it or not, due to the saturation, the fitness realm has become more and more competitive. Everyone is vying for your eyeballs. It's a never-ending battle to keep you engaged. It starts when the content creator makes a video and subsides for a brief moment in time when the video releases, because then it's back to the drawing board for the next piece of content. I can confidently say that most content creators, when they reach a certain level of notoriety, consistently ask themselves, what does my audience want to see? The same way the audience can romanticize their connection to the message of the content creator romanticizes his ability to deliver that message to his audience. The fear of the unknown is sometimes suppressed to the point of drowning. The unnerving focus clouds the exterior walls. Blinders become the norm, and the potential to evolve gets lost. This is a message to all YouTube content creators. You must always make time to stop and look around you. What do you see? Do things need to change? Is there a gaping hole that needs to be filled? Because those are the signs of an emerging evolution. You see, YouTube is not a one-way street. It is a delicate dance between yourself and the audience. No matter how amazing your dance moves are in the beginning, Your dance partner will grow tired of the same movements. Always allow yourself the ability to evolve. Thank you guys. This is my third video essay. A little slight departure on the topic of intermittent fasting. I felt that maybe I could touch on broader aspects of the fitness industry, especially in regards to YouTube. And I feel that it all ties into learning and information. And hopefully it was good insight on the birth of fitness culture and where we are today with that concept. Once again, let's have a discussion down in the comments section. And if you have any suggestions for any other video essays for the future, you can go ahead and put it down in the comments below. And of course, I want to thank my patrons from my Patreon, and I'm going to put their names right up here. And as always, guys, I'll see you on Sunday for another FAQ. Peace.